Yep. Welcome to our audience. We're here with another episode of Chicago Blueprint. Today we got a young and up-and-coming artist. His name is THF Lil Twin. Can you, what's up, Lil Twin? How you feeling?
What's up, man? I'm feeling good.
You feeling good? Looking good. I like that Louis sweater, man. Can you tell the audience, introduce yourself to the audience, Chicago Blueprint? Let them know who you are.
I'm THF Lil Twin. I'm an upcoming artist. I'm from Chicago, and I'm sitting down with the Chicago Blueprint.
What's something most people don't know about you?
And I'm a regular person. Like
Outside of rapping?
Outside of rapping. Outside of being an artist, I'm a regular person.
Okay. What's some of your hobbies? What you like to do?
I like chilling with my family. I like playing the game.
2K?
I play 2K, GTA.
Okay. You excited about that new GTA 6 coming out?
Yeah, most definitely. I can't wait for that to come out.
I can dig it. Me too. If you had to describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be?
I inspire people. I'm outstanding because I'm not normal. I'm rare.
Mm-hmm. What else? One more. I know it take a lot to be a rapper, man. To get out there, perform and get on that stage in front of that camera. What else?
I'm gifted.
Gifted.
Yeah.
Definitely takes gift and talent. Okay.
Let me ask another question. How'd you get started in the hip hop industry?
My twin brother.
Okay, and how'd y'all get started? Y'all started in the park? Y'all started on the court, in school?
We started in the crib.
Okay, what y'all was doing?
He was rapping before me.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote my first song and walked in his room and told him, get on it, it's gonna do 1 million views.
He was better than you?
Yeah, he was better than me.
What was the first song?
It's Too Hard.
Too Hard? Okay.
Yeah. We checked that. They got how many views they got?
It's at 1.3 million.
That all.
How you feel about that video?
I don't like that video.
Tell us why.
Cause man, like I feel like it could have been better. We could have did a lot of stuff better in that video. But we was just starting. We just beginning. Like that was the beginning.
And then as an artist, you always your worst critic anyway. But I think the people, it wouldn't have 1 million views if didn't nobody like it. So you know what I'm saying?
If the streets weren't feeling it.
You need to start not liking a little more music, man. You know?
Yeah, if you're doing numbers like that. Yeah. What's some of the biggest challenges y'all faced early on in y'all career?
Not knowing who with you for real.
What that mean? Comes from Chicago, man.
Yeah. I wish like the stuff I knew now, I would have knew back then, and I feel like everything would be different.
What you mean, like, by different? You mean, like, if you knew the way people was?
Yeah, like if I knew the way people was, like when it came to money, when it came to materialistic things, period, like, it's like the clout. If I knew how people was, like, with the stuff I know now, I wouldn't have messed with a lot of people. Like, I would have just been just me and my twin brother and the people that really wanted to see us win.
I'm glad you spoke on clout. If you don't mind, real quick, I want to ask you. You think, like, I think when we was coming up, we looked at money as like money. It was only one way to get it. Now, there's so many ways that y'all have as a generation of rappers, where y'all got the internet and, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people now think that clout is money. What you think about that?
You're right. I feel like people use that for money. People make money off the internet. So like, of course, people they're gonna take it to the head. It's gonna get to their head. And they be using it the wrong way though.
You think that's why a lot of people now is like, when it comes to the internet, they so ready to do anything.
Ready to crash out.
Yeah, ready to do anything.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though. I'm sorry to cut you off. Do you think your generation is more concerned with getting the money or the clout?
They want the clout more than the money.
I agree.
I definitely.
Back when we was growing up, the niggas who had the money was niggas who you wanted to follow behind. Now it's young niggas, they just want to do whatever just for clout. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
I seen that Rico Reckless say his son say he had 32 hats. He was like, he told him, how? You ain't never been out the house, bro.
Wow.
But it's just like, you're like, man, it's crazy now because these kids,
They glorify the wrong
Glorify the wrong shit.
the wrong stuff.
Yeah, I wish I would have came up back then in a different era, a different generation. I feel like I wasn't made for this generation.
Y'all got it easier to make financial, I feel like, but it's hard, you know, dealing with the elements that y'all got to deal with y'all generation as far as, you know, y'all standards, man. It's way different. I can agree with you on that. Was there a moment when you realized you were when you was on the right path as following your music career?
Yeah, when I first got my first $1,000 check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
this
seen
shit working.
I'm like, this shit working. Like, I was like, I wasn't trying to be no rapper at first.
Okay.
And then at first, like, I had gave up on it after not really gave up on it, but after we did the 1 million views, we ain't get no money off of that because it wasn't on our channel. But we got the money off the streams because the stream, we dropped it on our platforms through our DistroKid. And we seen some money from that. But now it's like, I get paid for doing this shit, so I'm most definitely doing something right.
And you know what? I'm glad you touched on that too, because I want to say a lot of y'all generation of rappers, like, we had to worry about, back then, you know, it was like, if you drop some music, somebody bootlegging your tape, you know what I'm saying? That's the way they could take your money. But now, it's like somebody like, I want to shoot your video. And y'all be like, okay, cool, come shoot the video. And you shoot the video, but he drop it on his channel. And he get the monetary
revenue.
Yeah, he get the revenue, and then y'all don't know that he getting the revenue. How you feel about that? Because that's one of the biggest things that a lot of artists, that's like their first biggest mistake when it comes to, you know, the internet. It's like they like, oh, this big producer reached out, he want to shoot our video, we finna shoot with such and such. But you don't know such and such got a certain amount of subscribers, and he already know the number that he finna get off of your video.
We ain't know nothing about making money off the music for real back then. Like when we first dropped that song, and we asked him like, you got paid off of it? He ain't getting nothing off of it, but he already was past 1,000 subscribers. So we just dropped a song called "Stand on It," and it's at 1 million right now, and we got $5,000 for that song.
Yeah.
We got $5,000 for that track just alone through DistroKid. And then we like, damn, we was fucked up around the time we dropped too hard, and we really needed that money.
So he got the 5,000.
He got the 5,000 and told us he didn't get it. Like he said, I ain't get paid from that.
Let's be super careful, because they
Definitely learning lesson right there, right?
Yep.
Definitely.
And a lot of them say, hey, to all the artists out there, y'all hear that? They getting paid off the videos. Before you shoot the video, talk over terms. make sure everything is together.
Exactly.
And get you somebody who know team.
How do you stay ahead of trends in your field in the rap industry? And how you stay on the cutting edge, knowing what's next or putting new content out there. Music.
I feel like I can just stay ahead by being myself because with the fan base we do have, and all of the supporters and stuff. I feel like I don't gotta follow a trend. I feel like I set the trend.
Cause Chicago definitely set trends.
Culturally,
We the culture. We definitely all this shit rolled downhill from us.
Most definitely.
With the New York drill scene and all the other cities with the drill, the way they do they say drill rap. How you feel about that?
I say, man, Chicago came up with drill rap, but shit, in every city, every country, every state, you got
it's killers everywhere.
It's killers everywhere. It's people that's
it's kind of like a compliment to the city.
Yeah, for sure though, most definitely. I feel like people copy the city a lot though.
We should take it as a compliment instead of like everybody, man, like they got it from us.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to someone just starting out in the rap industry?
I say, don't let nobody steal your dreams. And always know what you're getting yourself into before you get into it.
Do your homework. How do you handle setbacks and failures?
I say it's not a loss, it's a lesson.
Definitely.
You don't take it, you charge it to the game, you don't take it to the heart, you don't take it personally.
I mean, how old are you? You don't mind me asking, how old are you?
25.
How you get, like, where your wisdom, like, your maturity come from? Some of the stuff you say, you be catching me sometimes where you just say, like, it ain't a loss, it's a lesson. Most generation, we taking L's.
That's some shit for my era. You know what I'm saying? Not a 25-year-old, like you said.
Yeah.
It's life lessons.
Where you get it from?
I've been through a lot, like young, been crossed by people I love, that I thought loved me. It just taught me a lot though, like I never want to be in that position again. I never want to be broke again. I never want to I never want to take it ill, like I said, it's a lesson. But it hurt at the same time, and it's called growth.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yes, sir.
So, who has been one of the biggest influences in your life and your career?
Lil' bro, what's that big? Y'all twins though.
Yeah.
Is it him?
I most definitely say my twin brother. But I want to give a big shout out to T. Keith, Lil Durk, Biggie Smalls, Tupac, Bun J, Twista, G Herbo.
Definitely all the guys fade away.
Some big influences right there. Lil Wayne, Birdman.
Fuck with Sly.
I never listened to Sly, but I heard of him a lot. I never heard a song about him, but I've been hearing about him a lot.
Oh yeah.
He was slick with it like you.
Very slick with it. You gotta go back and check him and bump shit out. Talk that shit.
He said he had a line one time where he said he dropped a chord and made it stand up. Bump just put out a project. How you feel about that?
I ain't get the chance to listen to it. I'll be off a lot of old Bump though.
Yeah. So with the old Bump and the new Bump, so when you get a chance to hear, you think he's still coming the way he's coming on the old? Because I heard it.
I don't know. I gotta go check Chief out. I gotta go check him out for sure.
It's always growth in punk music. Every track I see him growing mentally. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him. Shout out to Bump.
You feel like you should? I don't know. I think between the OGs that we got from the city, who you want to work with?
Most definitely, I work with Keith, Herb, Twister. I'm gonna definitely work with them three.
Man, see, Twister one of OG. You don't want to do nothing with Bump? You don't want to do it?
Yeah, man, I almost forgot about Bump, man. I almost definitely worked with Bump, though, so definitely.
Shout out to her and Free Lil Durk, Young Prince of the City, man. Come
Man,
on,
free Smirk, too, man. I
Smirk,
almost
yeah,
definitely
man.
put some with Smirk.
How you feel about that situation with Smirk?
Bro, gonna come from under there, he innocent. They don't want to see black people winning.
That's like the third or fourth rapper that's really been charged with a RICO. And it's like, for rappers now, it's almost scary. Like, how you feel about that, like, navigating that, doing that? You know what I mean? Like, you steady seeing them going, rappers going to jail, big cases. How you feel about that?
They targeting us, but we just a product of our environment. And these rap lyrics, we trying to get people turned to like, how do they know if this stuff real or not? Like, they can't say that these rap lyrics are real. It's for entertainment.
And somehow with them, I mean, when you say something and then it's like they just sing something and what it look like what you rapped about, you know what I'm saying? To them, they in rural areas somewhere in the suburbs, you know what I mean? They don't really know too much about how y'all work, but
young brothers got to stop getting on these platforms and telling them themselves for clout. You know what I'm saying? They hate leadership in the black community. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to do it a little different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when you rap about something like the Wire, look at I think that they probably looked at Omar as being a real, Omar became a real, everybody, they made people name up in it, like his robbers and gay, and you know what I'm saying, just from a TV show. So it's like they really be believing these white people will see you somewhere, excuse me, but it is what it is. They'll see you somewhere and they'll really think you killed 50 people because you rapped about it.
It's crazy.
But do you feel like you have to change the way you rap because of that? Do it make you?
Yeah, well, definitely. I feel like it's definitely a lot of people need to change the way they rap, but yeah, it's gonna start with one person.
We gotta get back into some feel good, money getting music. You know what I'm saying? Change the culture of our city, man. They get paid off our demise. Drill music is cool, but it ain't ending us up in a great place. You know what I'm saying? All our young brothers ended up behind bars. So much time wasted. You know what I'm saying? So much blood spilled in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely don't. We definitely get inside and saying free people. But I don't feel like that young man should even be up in there. You know what I mean? Hey, it's my opinion.
What's a piece of advice you received that changed your perspective?
My big brother told me this shit's yours if you want it. But like I keep being in my own way. If I get out my own way, everything will work how it's supposed to work. You can't rush the process.
Nope, you can't. Steady gotta self-improve, work on yourself.
Big Twin told you that?
Nah, my big brother Bishop told me that.
Bishop.
Yeah,
Bishop Ford?
Yeah, Bishop Ford told me that.
You know that lousy about it. Shout out to Bishop, man. That's
Yes,
our
sir.
man. Boy raised in the same hood.
East side.
Baby, stand up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the other things you trying to do, Twin, with like communities, the kids, the youth, the mayor, the aldermen and stuff that you're trying to do and help the communities and younger youth out.
First off, I want to start by saying, we need to stop the violence and push the peace. And we need more youth centers open for the kids, because the way these streets is now, man, it's kids killing kids, grown men sending kids off. We need more guidance and leadership for the youth.
So you don't mind being a role model?
I don't mind being a role model. I want to get back to the community.
And what type of things you want to do for the community to help out? Is it like pass out book bags, pencils, block parties, stuff like that?
Food drives.
Yeah, food
drives, block parties, gyms,
Job fairs.
Mm-hmm.
Teach the youth how to rap. Shit.
Yeah, you
music
can
class.
definitely can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Do a music class. Yeah.
So any aldermen, any city council members, reach out. Let them know they willing to come in and try to change the narrative for the youth. That's pretty dope. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the mayor.
And even the president.
Let's get to a little bit more upbeat and fun stuff and ask you a couple of questions. You can sit down with 3 people, dead or alive. Who would it be? That must be a good one.
I sit down with Dr. Martin Luther King to ask him what was his dream. I sit down with my brother for sure.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I sit down with my twin for sure, man. Somebody that's alive. They said, would you choose dinner with Jay-Z or 500,000? I choose the dinner with Jay-Z. So Jay-Z, definitely.
Why would you take Jay-Z over the $500,000?
Over $500,000. You gotta elaborate on that.
Cause I say, man, if I could know what he know and get in the position he in, I would.
You'll talk yourself into a slot, basically.
Make that 500,000 shit.
Yeah. All right.
The money.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody around him winning. So
I'm over here like, the average person would have been like, I want the $500,000.
I would.
No, I ain't even
do.
trying to get with Rockefeller. I'm just trying to have him teach me what he knows, so I could. So with my label, I'm a CEO.
Mm-hmm.
So now with my label, what he know and what he did, I got the blueprint.
What's the name of your label?
It's 4WH, 4 Walls Headquarters.
Okay.
What's next for you? Any exciting projects coming up? Any albums dropping, mixtapes?
I got some singles coming out, and I wanna. Me and my brother about to come out with a project, and then I'll probably do a mixtape or something with all features.
Where can people follow you and support you? Where can they find your music?
You can find my music on Apple Music, Spotify, DistroKid, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Reddit. You can find me everywhere.
Streaming on all platforms. Let's go.
What's the name of your record label?
4WH record label.
Okay.
What does that stand for again?
4 Walls Headquarters. I got it on your records.
Okay. Sorry.
I just want to know how you feel about your future going forward. I mean, I know you don't got your brother with you now, but y'all had a dream that was together, and for you to be by yourself solo now, how do you feel about your future?
Future bright. I feel like still gonna win.
That's what's up.
I love that energy, bro. Love that energy. Keep pushing. Don't let it be for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And I listen to your music too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be biased, but I listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You got it.
So, since you've been in the hip-hop industry, do you ever sit back and think, if I wasn't rapping, what else I'll be doing?
I feel like I'll be signing people.
So you'll be a exec.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Signing people to your label?
Yeah.
Scouting out new talent. You got an eye for it.
That's definitely in it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, I used to play ball, man. If I want rapping, though, most definitely, I'd be in the NBA.
You said you would be an NBA, man. You see what they just did to Deion Sanders, son. How you feel about that?
Yeah.
You just another nigga. It's hard to get in there, man. But you ain't got in there.
But look though, it's hard to get in there, but it's hard to stay in the same place too.
So, what made you? Who you used to work with on the hooping side? What was that?
I used to work with Sonny Parker and Jabari Parker.
Jabari Parker, that's man, bro, legend in the street.
Yeah, and they could tell you I was one of the best.
And so if I see Jabari Parker, I'm like, what's up with Lil Twin? THF Lil Twin.
Like, you gotta see his dad, because that's what matters the most.
Okay,
it's dad, Sonny Parker.
Sonny Parker. So I see him, I say, let's to Lil Twin.
But Jabari could tell you the day he came in the gym, I ran the whole gym except I lost against him.
Oh, so that's what I'm talking about. When you went up against him, what you do? What it like?
Now he told me, like, you got game, like my dad be talking about you.
But you weren't ready though.
Nah, she's 6'8". I was 5'11".
Put you on the block, huh?
Yeah.
He dunked me in everything.
Oh no, he told about he went.
We ran 5-on-5 after that, and they seen me run the gym. They wanted me to go to college and everything. They was gonna pay for me to go to college and everything.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. They was gonna pay for you to go to college?
Pay for me to go to college.
Wow.
I had scouts and everything. People calling my mama about camps, basketball camps and everything.
What happened?
I got shot in the chest and it was over with. I ain't had the same love for basketball no more.
Rack streets, man. Crazy. Right. I mean, did you recover? I mean, obviously you recovered, but were you able to play basketball again?
Yeah, like my second week out the hospital, I was playing basketball with my band-aids on. I was jumping high and everything. They like, you bleeding. I'm like, I'm bleeding. They like, yeah. They like, man, you ain't supposed to be playing. I get back on. I'm hooping. I was balling. I was fucking them up too. With a bandage on me.
Hey, that's wild though. You went hooping 2 weeks after you got shot.
2 weeks after.
Bleeding through your shirt.
Bleeding through my shirt.
That's for love. Basketball.
Hey, that's dedication. That's dedication right there. I would have been scared to guard you. I don't want to touch it. This nigga bleed. I'm in LA Fitness. I was like 17. I was in there playing against grown men, 30-year-olds. Getting physical.
Physical.
Yeah.
I got him. He on my team.
You still got it in you now? You a dog with it still?
I think it's still there, but I can't play ball no more, man.
So you just focus on the rap now?
Yeah.
To get your day going sometimes, like when you in a slump or whatever, what's like some of the songs you turn on and, get you back in the mood and get out there and grind and get in the studio and do what you do?
I pray, or call my team, or write a song.
Mm-hmm.
What's some of the music that you listen to when you know what I'm saying, finna get your day started, you finna get going? And then if it's Future, Dirt, you know what I'm saying?
Always. So you were saying like to get my day going, not if I'm feeling down.
What's your little turn up music?
I listen to Future.
Future, that's it?
Yeah, I listen
just
to
Future?
You just listen to Pluto, that's it?
Yeah, I turn on some Future. I turn on Future, Moment of Clarity, or Ain't No Love.
Mm.
You hear that, Pluto? He with you, man. He with you. You know, Pluto mess with the city heavy. Future mess with Chicago heavy. He got a couple of the guys rolling with him. Yeah. See, let him know.
So, like, what's one of them hype songs that you put on to get your day going and get you like hype for the day and ready to tackle the world?
I put on, the last song me and my brother made it, Hard to Reach, and I play Future, Moment of Clarity, or Ain't No Love.
Take.
Yeah. So I had seen something on the internet where he was basically like saying THF Lil Twin crash out, smash out, talking about this, talking about that, and he was just like going crazy. When I clicked on it, he was just like going crazy, like you couldn't take it no more. You want to elaborate on that?
I was frustrated. Irritated this year, but I want to apologize to my fans for letting them get me out of character. I'll never let y'all see me like that again.
Yeah, people got them moments, man, where it be tough sometimes, but like that's another generational gap thing. Like we didn't have the internet to go to, so we had to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had the internet to go to, so when you see people coming on there and they comment, was it the comments that got to you, or what really got to you to make you like go crazy like that?
Not just some niggas who want to see me stuck because they stuck.
Some internet trolls.
Yeah, some internet trolls.
And then it was a blogger that had posted it, and I think you was saying something like, you had posted or you telling him to take it down. You had talked to him or something. But
Yeah, I tried to get him to take it down, but he ain't take it down.
You think why you think that is? You think they like you think they like for you? They want to post that?
They rather post the bad than the good. They won't post if I'm on happy and smiling or people on my music, but they'll post me crashing out.
Yeah. So yeah, man, you gotta be careful with that internet, because you know what I mean. Like it can work with you, it can work against you, but if you got out of character, that's a good way of making up for it, to apologize to your supporters, because they would matter. You know what I mean? Like everybody who want to see you win, like I'm pretty sure they look at that. Like, did you get some calls or some people calling you like, Twin, man, like what's going on?
Yeah, most definitely, man. I get cursed out and some more shit.
That's what's up, man. We don't want to see no more of that, man. And hopefully, you know what I mean, all of the bloggers out there, y'all see some pick up on the positive things, man. Don't just pick up on the negative things.
But that's good that he's showing maturity too.
Yeah,
He's showing growth.
For sure. Because like I said, a lot of artists would have just not gave a care. They would have said something like, "Oh man, fuck everybody." But the way you just live in front of that, you take maturity.
So before we get to wrapping this up, Lil Twin, you got any last words of wisdom to your the Chicago Blueprint audience and your fans?
Yeah, I want to shout out the Chicago Blueprint. I support what you're doing, bro. And all my supporters and fans, I love y'all. New music coming soon. THF Twin for WH. We out there.
It's a wrap.
Yes, sir. Twin, I know you knew Vaughn before he passed away, and y'all had a kind of a close relationship. You want to speak on that?
Oh yeah, Vaughn used to call me and I used to call Vaughn and tell him like we need to shoot a video, and he'll tell us like, man, y'all gotta stop doing y'all videos any kind of way. He like, I'm gonna get y'all with me and I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. But he started telling us how to do it. And then what's crazy is when we got with the team we with right now, they said the same thing. And then we did stand on it. It's at 1 million views right now.
Yeah, King Von. But did you ever get a chance to be around Von?
Yeah, most definitely. Vaughn. And we the same height, same size, all that. Like it was a pleasure being around Brody. Like bro showed number love. He was real.
Yeah, how you get to know him though? Like y'all been to each other, y'all all from the same hood.
Now we been knew each other, but my first time being around Vaughn was it was in Chicago, but it was really Atlanta where we really linked. But my brother used to always go to O Block and he'd see him and be like, man, what Lil Twin at? Tell Lil Twin bitch ass pop out. My brother give me the money he gave him for me. And he was always, man, Vaughn said, come pop your bitch ass out, come outside. And like, cause I was always making money. I was always trapping, so it was like I went outside as much as my brother, but Vaughn truly missed for sure.
Yeah,
Peace.
he
Peace
had
to young bull.
yeah, rest in peace, man, for sure. Vaughn had a huge influence over the city. Was he like what everybody say he like on the internet, or was he like?
Vaughn, he had a big heart. Vaughn was the type of nigga, he give you anything, he'll give you whatever.
Yeah, is Vaughn one of the only artists that you got a chance to be around? And
I seen Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, a lot of other artists, but Vaughn was one of the first artists that actually reached for us. Posted us on Instagram, on his story.
So he showed a lot of love for y'all, huh?
Showed a lot of love.
And y'all you think right now to this day, like what he told you, it stuck with you?
Most definitely.
You can hear it sometimes?
Most definitely. I record different. Most definitely. I think different. I see a lot of stuff different now.
Is it any, the Chicago, the female wave is crazy right now in the rap. What you think about the female wave?
The females going crazy.
They going crazy.
I gotta give me a song with one of the female artists in the rap.
Who out of them, who you like the most? Well, out of the female rappers, who you want to work with?
It's this female artist named Lady Can't Go. She know how to sing. She got a song I like. But I'll work with Mello too, most definitely, for sure. Me and Mello, I can see me and Melody doing something.
What about Fendi? Fendi, I seen she had posted something.
Yeah, I rock with Fendi. Me and Fendi most definitely could do something.
Yeah, she saying turn too.
Yes, Fendi turn. So
yeah, that's what's up.
Turn.
Yeah, that's what's up. Man.